Hello, CoachCrate family. Welcome to another video in your Habits Month. Today, what we are talking about is making it attractive, making it easy, and how we can use both of those things to actually help us figure out really what we want. So as you've been going through the book, and something that I've really made sure to highlight throughout this month is that these habits that we are doing, that we're discovering that we're doing, that we're wanting to do, they're all a part of shaping who we are and living the life that we want to live, right? They are the foundational building blocks to what is our life like every single day and what kind of person are we acting like. As you are working through this month with your habits, hopefully you've been able to find a way to make all of the habits, but specifically the one that your desired habit that we're working on this month, more attractive. And one of the most interesting things I've found about this section of the book is that it is a really good indicator of when something just isn't working for you if you can't make it attractive, right? If you have a hard time of making something that you want to do really attractive, that's the time to say, is this something that I want to really be doing in general? And it's okay to check in with that, right? Like, let's say in your mind, you've always been like, I want to learn the guitar and it's going to be so cool. And I'm going to be that cool person, like at the parties playing the guitar. And I'm like, oh, you want to sing? Great. I know this song, whatever. I don't know, whatever thoughts or fantasies you had. And then you sit down and you start playing 30 minutes a day and you don't like it. And it doesn't matter. And you're like, I don't really want to be that person. I don't really want to have this skill. It's not really important to me. As you go along, you're going to discover this works or it doesn't work. And when you're finding that things aren't working, I want to give you permission to change and shift and make a different plan of how you're approaching your habits this month. That being said, there are other times when we just kind of reach a block and we have a little bit of a struggle. It's hard to see things as being attractive because maybe work is really crazy or family life is nuts or you're just feeling kind of down. And that's okay too. Here's where we want to just kind of check in with ourselves and make sure we know what's going on so that we don't reach those periods and we drop things because we think that they're not working when really something else is going on. And to tell the difference of that, all you need is just a little bit of reflection, a little bit of getting real with yourself and figuring out, okay, is this a bigger picture thing or is this about the specific goal, idea, dream, habit that I wanted to incorporate? And once you explore that a little bit, your answer should be pretty clear. So making your habit attractive is a very important part because it can totally change the game on how you are looking at your habit in general. If it's something that is fun or exciting or feels like it's worth it, it's going to be so much easier to do it. And it might not be the actual act that's attractive of taking out the trash and recycling before they pile up, but it's the aftermath in that case of having a nice clean kitchen that's not stinky or whatever it might be for you. And of course, we are also making it easy this week. And this is, I think, one of the most powerful things you can do to really jumpstart a habit is make it easy, make it accessible. And something I've been coaching for a long, long time, actually even before this book was written, is about how much easier it is to do a habit when it's easy. And if you've been with CoachCrate for a while, you know I've talked about this all the time, but it's those little acts of if you want to cut out TV and incorporate more reading into your life, put the remote in a completely different room, take out the batteries from the back of the remote and put a book where you usually sit and watch TV. Little things like that about making what you want to do more accessible is going to just really set you up for success. So be sure to really come up with a plan on how you're going to make things easier and how you're going to make the habits that you want to ditch harder. You will see a difference when you put this step into action. I hope your month is going awesome so far, and this is the point where if you're watching this video and you're caught up and you're on track, that's incredible. If you're behind, that's okay too. Remember, it's progress over perfection. So shake off any weirdness or guilt or negative self-talk you might have going on and jump in and join us. Join us where you can and where you are. It is enough, okay? So take those small steps, do what you can, and love yourself, right? Because it's going to make this whole process a lot easier if you do. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I will see you next week, and I will also see you in a live coming up soon. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you very soon.